Yeah, we have a big unboxing now. These are repair items. Well, some are Joseph's, some are Bailey's. But yeah, I shipped these, and it was $100 to ship out this. That one, that's heavy, really heavy.
Yeah, probably as heavy as the house is, maybe. I'll put this chair over here. You put yours in front of yours. Yeah, cool. No worries. No worries. And this one, I'll use the screwdriver. I'm becoming a Jordan using the screwdriver. I'm actually excited about this.
Are you gonna open them one at a time, or?
It's up to you first. Oh, okay, sir.
Yeah, Joe's too excited. He can't wait.
I really can't wait for this, honestly.
He's been waiting months for this.
Yeah. My cowboy snow. Made it.
To Santa.
Open! Why don't you have noise again? Dude. Oh. Now you tell me. Safe. That's something like that. No, that's Santa.
I had to stuff stuff in there because it just...
Oh, is that a cat? Oh,
that's my original one.
Oh my god.
There they are.
Oh, there they are. This one such batteries too. Oh my god, dude. It's gracious, man. I'm gonna lasso Santa Claus and I know just why because I'm gonna blow on his beard.
This cat kind of got squished. There you go.
Still on the nose.
Is it okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Obviously, this is a new deal.
So they made it fine.
Yeah, they made it far. Let's see how the green is.
It looks the same to me.
There he is.
Well, those are a little bent, but there you go.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not a big deal.
So what do you think?
Yeah, it looks cool in person. It looks
really I know, right?
It does look nice, doesn't it? Obviously, this needs to be...
There's the Buddy Big League.
Oh my god. Come on, man. Oh my lord. Oh, these are cool. Oh, Cactus. Can I have this? Oh my god. I don't know what he did to that. Oh my god. Okay. Oh no.
Oh wow, you just broke the health off. It's okay, it was already split.
What's wrong with this again?
Just the stripping stuff.
Okay.
The other one has a bad speaker.
Put that over there.
Or maybe that's the one with the bad speaker.
There's a chance, very slight chance I'm giving this to Bailey, but we'll see.
You better not. I kept it from you that long, cool. I want you to have it.
It's nice and clean and stuff. Yeah.
Wait, our...
Genie.
Oh, okay.
You can finally do this. It's completely disconnected. Completely disconnected.
Yeah, that's how it always was. Yeah.
I like to pull these pants up, like, properly.
No, keep them down.
I'm sorry, I have to oh yeah, Jordan? Oh yeah?
Look, I put in the harmonica arms. I didn't know if you'd need the levers.
I mean, it's actually, yeah, good point. Pulling the pants up, what are you gonna do about it?
Pull them back down. Oh boy, he's already testing it.
Yeah, I have to. This is the holy grail of snowflake spinners, honestly.
This music better not get any copyright.
Oh, it will. Turn it down. Oh yeah, let's turn the yeah, let's turn it down. Just open it. Yeah. There you go. Alright.
Ooh.
Yeah, it has a snapped lever. Press it.
Hey.
Well, that's nice. That's good. Sure would look nice over here. Put it there just to see how it looks like.
Yeah, where the gingerbread is, yeah.
Yeah. I want to see a demo mode on this.
Yeah, I love the demo mode. See, they don't light up at first.
Yeah.
It's cool. But then they light up the rest of the time.
I'm not touching this one. It's interesting.
Okay, open the...
Oh, poor Bailey's getting attached. No, I don't care. Honestly, you can have it.
Oh, okay, open the other one.
That's cool though, guys. Poor guy.
Yeah.
Poor you, son. Alright, play with your junk. Oh, big old box. It's not split yet. It's cool for seconds. You might need to clean it. He already lost it. He lost the berry cover.
Maybe it never had it.
Yeah, maybe it did. I know it did. Alrighty.
Hey, Joseph, there's your fish.
Whoa, it looks cool in person. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
It just needs a new speaker. It just needs a speaker.
Huh. Well, that's that. That's neat. Another cat.
That's the one with the bad speaker, and it's stripping too, starting to.
Okay, and
Try me wires.
yeah, we'll get all that done, I guess. Oh, I like the face on this one. Looks
Yeah.
bushy.
Evil. No. No.
I feel bad for these fish, Jordan.
There you go.
So do I.
Yes, go sit down.
That's fixable.
What's that?
That's that skull from Menards.
Oh, yeah. And this is obviously the
That's the
better.
second one.
Yeah.
Here, that one has batteries in it. That one's gear is split in the arms. What the fuck? Oh.
wires might be coming off that.
Yeah, but you can tell the gears are kind of split in there. It ticks.
Yeah.
Well,
This one's a bit better.
most of the time, it doesn't even raise all the way.
Yeah. Well, that one looks nice. The pants are pulled up. Finally get to pull out. That's pretty loud. Okay, anyway. Here's a white pocket, I guess.
Yeah.
Shut up!
Is this the one that you got at the
Rummage sale.
I can't shut up!
Yeah, they don't stop. Yeah. There's the other one. There's your candy bowl.
Oh yay, finally.
Oh yeah.
It's the one that's like, get away.
Sorry, I have to interrupt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
take
get
that.
This, guys, this is not oh, this is a nice one.
Yeah, that's the first gen. Yeah. See, the cloth is different.
Look at this, guys. It's unbelievable.
The laughing.
That's gonna be hard to glue.
I know.
That's gonna be, but it's gonna at least be fully working. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But the mouse lever is broken.
Wait, just continues to laugh. Like, that's cool.
This one's cool.
Thank you.
Big
That's
gorilla.
the fried one that you were talking about,
Yeah.
or the one that. Okay. That's simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
This one's beat to hell, man.
That's the one I got from my neighbors back in,
Oh,
I don't know, 2004 or
I
some
thought
shit.
this was broken.
no.
Oh my god.
Oh, did it break? No,
No, it was
break.
always, yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Jeez, man.
Well, at least the arm levers didn't break.
Alrighty.
You need a lot of repair projects.
Yeah.
But I have the harmonica Santa's
Okay,
base
good.
for it.
Awesome, that'll work. Perfect.
Oh yeah, see this is broken, Jordan. This thing's broken.
I know, yeah.
That's broken. This one's
Pulling the
rounded
pants
out.
up, what are you gonna do?
It's already up.
Alright, let's give this
It's
one.
gonna be up even more.
I want to see how.
See.
You want to see a little bit of it? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, okay then.
I think that works on his tail, right?
Yeah. That one's louder too, I think. And that one's pretty high pitch.
Well, let's see if we can stand him up if he can't even stand.
No,
I
he
think
won't.
the gear split too. Yeah, gear split as well.
Oh wow.
This parts.
That's that generic dancing sound I got at the
Oh my
road sale.
That's a bad thing, ladies and gentlemen. The stains on this break so easily.
Yeah.
You make my heart sing.
You can see how they tried to copy Jimmy to an extent.
Yeah.
Where's the compartment? There's that.
This one's cool then.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
another repair project for me.
That's the one that can be fixed. That one just needs a new motor.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because it goes fast and then it goes slow and it's just
Yeah.
kind of...
Look at the Douglas fur.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah.
We made it, I guess.
Wait, is this Mel's? Okay,
So
okay.
good. Yeah.
Oh, there's yours.
Yeah. He has batteries.
Where's the Rocky Lobster?
It's in there.
Someone's in the
Shit,
bottom,
hopefully.
probably. There's one of your eyeballs.
Two of them.
There's the. Is this the? Which one is this?
That's the one I got.
Whoa.
That's the one that I parted out a bit. I took the ring and the gears.
How would you do?
This one's no, the head's on. This one's good. This one's a dark black. Never seen one like this.
It's kind of low pitch too. I like it.
Huh.
That one's motor was pretty bad too.
Yeah.
But that one's sound is kind of bad compared to that one.
Obviously, harmonica pants.
Yeah.
Whistle is broken.
Whistle's broke. Yeah.
Most likely, yeah. This one's cool. Nice condition too.
There's
That chest.
pirate's chest.
See, this is what I'm talking about. The button area, the triangle.
Yeah,
button,
it's all. Yeah.
That's cool though. I like that.
I like the look of that.
You can lift it up because the gear is not even
This
in
one's
there.
beat to hell. Look at that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude. This one needs a lot of work though. His eyes are close to it.
This one will need washing too.
Yeah.
Hadam's fun.
I know. Never fixed that one. Anything mechanically.
Look at that. Far out.
Oh yeah, this is the
Skull.
Beware of ghosts.
Pretty decent inside. Oh, there's that Rocky the Lobster.
Yes.
Let's give that a test.
Yeah.
What is it? What the hell?
That's that snowman in the fridge. That's the one that me and Lucas threw around a few years
Oh, I
ago.
can
But that's one that you can keep because I have a new one.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I know, it's
You know my
great.
bathroom at Christmas.
I love these.
Pretty well.
I don't know if it's gonna stop or not. Yep, told you.
Huh.
I want to hear it.
Oh,
Look at his face.
surprised.
There's the hoop. Look at all the batteries. Remember, that one doesn't have the pin in it.
Yeah. I like that song.
That one's sound quality is bad. Listen to the other one.
Yeah, that's not nice. Oh,
Yeah, there's bass in that one.
those are kind of cool.
You've got one. What do you
Yeah, I
think?
know.
I love them low pitch. The one I got in 2007 was even lower pitch than that.
Oh my god, man. What the hell is this?
That's the bass we're gonna use for the black saxophone Santa. Cause that one's not cracked, you know.
That's a harmonica sound, isn't it?
Yeah, that's my original one. I had to part it out.
Oh my lord. That's bad.
That's pretty much it.
Jordan, will you give this to me? I'm joking.
I would have given you the New York Yankees one. But
This is New York. Oh, never mind.
no,
it's
it's Cubs.
Yeah.
So there it all is.
Hey!
There's all the crap we need to
I could have
Hey,
brought
at
more,
least-
but I couldn't
At least
afford
the
that.
staples are still in, so we can put the staples
I had
back.
to I had to skip the jumping monsters and quite a few other
Oh, what a
themes.
shame.
But those will be later.
Yeah, maybe
Ooh.
one day.
12 grand.
I should have brought the Whippet frogs for Joseph to fix, but I completely forgot about it.
Well, we got plenty to fix as it is, that's for sure.
Oh my god, look at that. It's snapped. It needs.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed
Yeah.
this unboxing, and thanks for watching.
Yeah. Bye.
Come it, baby. Baby.
There it is. Hopla!
That's weird. I'm not touching
It's
Rocket fire. Come it, baby. Baby.
Take me out.
Hey, bada, 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 boom. Bada. Rocket fire. Come it, baby. Baby. Hey, bada, 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 boom.
Get stopped now.
Bada. Rocket fire. Come it, baby.
It's fixed.
Fairly easy to fix. Wasn't too difficult.
Bailey already fixed my two cactuses. Oh yeah, and he already fixed the Tucson as well. Works great as well. That hat works nice. Goes perfect.
Yeah, looks great. Took me a while to actually get my hands on it, but it doesn't matter. It works now.
And then there's this one. Adjusting the lasso so it spins better.
It's not 100% done yet, but
Yeah. It gets kind of tangled though. But yeah. Santas are next. Bailey already fixed the Douglas fur as well. The Skull is already in with his collection. That's the Mummy. The speaker actually blew out on it. He took the batteries out. We only have so many batteries. There's Bailey's eyeball, and then yeah, and then mine are. Yeah, oh, there's mine. This one's sound quality is bad. See, like that one's more of a purple and this one's more of a pinkish. The Grinch's hat mechanism is completely shattered, so it has to be replaced. Oh, it's this one, yeah.
we just have the motor in there.
Yeah.
So we can fix it another day.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's better.
Oh.
I'm so happy the way that one turned out. Look at that. The hat mechanism works perfectly. Oh, I fixed the Tucson too, guys.
Yeah, show them the Tucson.
Now, the hips still have a split gear in them, but, you know, it's good enough for now. Until I get inside the mechanism, see how, you know, unsewed the back.
Mine, the mechanism's going to be swapped out with this one, and this one's going to be put into that one.
Yeah, that one's going to be a very good working one too once it's done.
Yeah, both of those, yeah.
Putting up with crazy traffic isn't always a choice.
Then we're going to do a collection video.
Yep.
Tailgaters back here.
And Bailey's needs fixing yet.
A guy who's driving my keys and using rings.
It dances weird because it's not sewed up.
Look at that. This is not an overpowered adapter. This is a techie adapter, which is actually lower than a Jimmy adapter.
Yeah. Now, it looks weird because it's not sewed up, that's why.
And he put more stuffing in the head, that's why it's not floppy.
Yeah. It might need a new belt in the hat mechanism because the belt's not strong enough.
Yeah.
Works great though, guys.
Yeah, that's great.
Oops, that was... See how the gears are split? See?
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right.
But
Yeah.
it works great. I don't want to use it too much because it wobbles around too much because of the...
Yeah, arm.
No, not just that. It just you have to sew it up. Once you sew it up, it'll wobble less.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, yeah, but it works good, guys. It works great. Back into decent condition. That was another day's project. I'm going to work on it a bit more. I'm going to put more stuffing in the arm.
Yeah.
The arm looks like the stuffing's
Mine, I want more stuffing in the head of mine too.
Yeah, well, of course. That's an easy job. You just stick it up there. But the green is all ready to go. It works great.
Yep.
It really does. It really works great.
Okay, so,
It works
and the
great.
black one. It'll be fully restored though.
Alright, so Jordan's really happy right now because this is actually his first Rocky Rainbow Tracer, am I correct?
Yeah.
Now we put new jaw piece, new eye sockets. So now
He said it was all cracked off and everything.
oh, actually we got some parts here. Now the gearbox was okay, but the thing is it had hot super glue all over it, so it wasn't running 100%. So we fixed all that.
Well, and plus, Where's the original? This one was already cracking, but
The other one
is
right
completely cracked. Yeah, see, that's how bad it was. That was,
it was
for the
pretty
body.
bad. It was pretty bad, guys. Really pretty bad. But the thing is, we got it to work. Now there's a hairline crack here, but I'm gonna actually melt that together. That's not a big deal. It's a hairline crack, you know. But we got this side which has no cracks in it, so you know that's very
The tail
good.
was still fine.
Yeah, the tail was still fine, and works great.
Yeah.
So all you have to do is looks great. Yeah, it's cool.
Should I stop it?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay. So he's looking inside my Rocky now, because you know it cuts off anytime the tail starts moving.
So we'll test it
Or
now.
like even it makes a crackling noise when the tail moves. From that video you heard yesterday.
Yeah.
And the Rocky.
So I can disconnect the mouth. It's not a big deal. I can put new wires in this, so I'm not really fussed. That's why I'm cutting them all the way down here, so I can join them again.
So the Rocky Rainbow Trout, whereas this is the old, is that it? Yeah, this is the old eye socket. See, it was snapped and broken back here and stuff, and it's got a new one. We had to use the Billy for parts. Ooh.
There you go. I disconnected the wires, that's why.
Yeah.
So there's something wrong with your motor. But it looks like it has glitches. I can hear the voice.
It didn't do that before. It wasn't like that before. And it's low pitch now, it used to be high pitch. Oh.
Ooh, it's getting hot. Yeah.
Uh-oh, unplug it.
One sec, one sec. Okay. Should be okay, doesn't matter. See, that could be a problem. Probably on the motor it can't work.
But it got hot, so.
Oh, just one resistor got hot. It wasn't extremely hot, but it was a shocker. This is the best thing, just move everything. Give it a new bend look. You got corrosion there a little bit. Give me the adapter again.
Ew.
It's not hot anymore.
One of them must have been touching. I don't know.
See, these transistors don't look very good. They look a bit, you know, not heavily corroded, but a little bit corroded. So even this one, look at that.
Oh my. Maybe that's the one that's causing it.
That is probably causing it, yeah.
Can you show that again? Yeah, that's pretty corroded.
Yeah, so I've noticed that. So this one is repairable. See, that's probably the resistor for motors. So if it gives power to the motors, that could be it. That needs a new one right there. Yeah, that can't be fixed. That needs to get a new one. I'm just gonna wiggle it a bit just so it gets some connection.
Yeah.
Let's see if that helps. That could be.
That's the one you think?
If not,
It's when the tail moves that's really weird.
it's only got to do with power. You know what we'll do? It's not hot. It could be also because it hasn't ran in a long time.
Well,
That could-
I couldn't use it because it just wouldn't go.
Yeah, that's bad, man.
I don't
Wonder-
even know how that happened.
Was it like that, you reckon, when you got it?
Well, it worked fully for a while. I made enough videos showing that it works.
Well, I'm cleaning it off as much as I can. We can get away maybe without replacing it.
It depends on what the last person, you know.
I'm gonna clean all this, you know, just clean it up. Just so that could be an issue as well, you know, that could be the problem. Could just be dirty.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah, that was close.
Sounds like it's better. What I'll do, Jordan, if it doesn't improve after I replace that, I'm just gonna resolder all these. Just get clean connection. That could be a problem. But I don't know what can be wrong. Did you always use it on the adapter?
Batteries.
Batteries, okay.
Originally used batteries and then I replaced the batteries and it still wasn't working, and then I tried the adapter and it still wasn't working.
Okay.
But it did work at first.
I wonder what's going on. Could just be this thing, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
The TV's got more.
Yeah.
Replacing these. Nothing will happen to it. As long as I don't get it too hot, it'll be fine. I just need a clean tip. I have to make sure I got a clean tip on that soldering iron. Guys, you can run into problems like this. You'll be surprised. I'm not going to use this anymore. Unless it's
Okay.
not plugged in properly.
So like he took this off, and this is the one that was really corroded, and it doesn't work at all without it. So this is probably,
Give me a sec. Oh shit.
and see that corroded spot on the board? That's where it was.
Actually, where's that toothbrush?
It fell on the floor.
Oh, did it? Oh, sorry. What we'll do, we'll clean that off a bit. Clean that off. Clean this off. Alright. I'm just going to put it on there and plug it in and see if it works. If it works and it still does the same thing, it's that, most likely it's that's the problem. So right now, see, it's not working. If I put it in, wait, we have to unplug it first. See, this has to be soldered in first. Actually, I think I'll do that now. Solder that in. Where's the solder? There it is. That's it. Okay, that's it. I hope it works. I'm gonna kill myself if it doesn't.
Oh yeah, by the way, John Blue Shoes fixed. His head doesn't go 360 anymore. See, when the tail starts.
There you go.
It was corroded, yep. Oh, it's kind of going back. You can kind of hear it.
That's your problem. Oh, see?
Yeah,
See that?
yeah,
That's your problem right there. I'm gonna wiggle. But see how that mufflerness or whatever it was went away? Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna push it in more and see what happens. But that proves that that's the problem, which is exciting actually. It really is.
Then the tail has to be adjusted and probably a split gear.
Oh yeah, it definitely is a split gear. One thing, Jordan, about these lobsters, you can have the spring tight or you can have it loose. I'm gonna put it loose for you so the tail moves nice and up.
Yeah.
That's what I did with my Rocky the Lobster and it seems to work just fine. So I put it more in so it makes more contact.
Yeah. Let's do the other side.
There you go.
That's normal now.
It needs to be resoldered and stuff.
I think it's still gonna make it fail though when the tail moves.
Nah, because if it's not doing it now, I won't do it.
Okay.
We'll give it a test anyway. So it's not the red one, it's the yellow one. Okay, I'll do it later.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
it works. It really does work now. So that's what's cool. We got that working again. We revived it.
Yeah.
See, some people would think it's frying out, but it really could be just corrosion, or it could be a resistor blowing out. And that's most of the time what the case is. Like this one. This one, lucky this one wasn't blown out, it was just very corroded.
Yeah.
But it works great now.
And it's not moving because the wires are cut to make it move.
Yeah. See, it went back?
Yeah.
But it's because of that resistor there. That needs to be fixed. If I can find another one exactly the same, that would help a lot.
Check in the Three Stooges.
Oh yeah, that's true. I just need to know the numbers first. So it's this one that I replaced. So it's 25 volts, 22 F, whatever, 22. So 25, 22. Alright.
Okay.
Alrighty guys. Jordan's original Rocky Rainbow Trout. It's getting there.
Yeah.
It really is. Gonna use the original screws for this. Looks great, Jordan. It really does. Now,
And this is gonna be glued. Joseph's gonna glue it.
I'm gonna glue it really nice.
I mean, it's not gonna be 100%, he said, but
Well, obviously, yeah, because it's over the years the rubber has worn out. And
well, that's not just worn out, but
yeah, but it will look good. It will look much better than
yeah. And Joseph's just needs a new tail piece. That's it.
and obviously being glued.
Yeah, by the tail part. It's not like that though.
Yeah, no way. No way it's like that. Yeah, but it's gonna be Even these joists are going to be repaired. You
Yeah.
know, most things.
And
are
the
gonna be
reason
repaired.
why this one I'm getting this one fixed is obviously it's my original one, but it's also the first generation, which is a lot harder to find than the second gen. It's not as shiny. It has different fabric on it. It's just cool.
It's a cool fish, guys. These are really.
And I got it from my neighbor. You know, how cool would it go to my neighbors and say, "Hey, look, I still have this."
Yeah, I
you know?
know.
They probably don't even think I still have it. They probably expect it to be something like that.
Yeah,
'Cause
probably.
I got it when I was a kid, but
Well, when you show it to them, at least you know it's going to be, the cracks are not going to be that visible.
yeah.
They're gonna
I mean,
be-
I could have showed it before and after, but I don't think they really care that much, to be honest.
Yeah.
They're probably like, "Oh, cool."
Probably.
Yeah, because he had this in his garage. They were doing a road show, but this wasn't for sale. But I asked for it, and they gave it to me the next day. I know I shouldn't have, but I just wanted it, and I never had this fish. And they had billy bass as well.
Well, guys, this is how it's looking so far. It looks good.
Yep.
See? It's never been like that before.
Well, it was, but
Now, what we're gonna do, real quick for the video, for the sake of the video, I'm gonna connect the motor wires on for the head. Where's that motor?
it's And he replaced all the motor shaft gears just in case, so I don't have to go in it anytime soon.
Yep. Well, while we're in there, might as well do it properly, you know what I mean? So we're gonna add more solder.
This on.
This is a very lengthy process because when you have a no good soldering iron like Bailey's over here,
That tip is going.
I think the tip is no good, yeah. Give me a second, Jordan.
Yeah.
I think I'm not going to do it as pointy as I did. Gonna make it a bit flat so I can actually solder things. Soldering these things is annoying sometimes.
Yeah.
Where's the soldering machine? There we go, see? See, now it actually stays on the tip,
Yep.
which is good. Now we get this out of the way because we don't need it right now. And now we can just do that. Oh, don't you just love good soldering tips?
Yes.
Unbelievable. Alright, so I have to actually test this out because I don't know which way the motor is meant to go.
Well, yeah.
That's a good soldering job right there. I think I got it corrected.
We'll see.
It's good to put new soldering connections because this is such an old fish, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know how good the soldering's gonna last and all that crap, so.
And Joseph loves fixing fish too.
Fish are the funnest thing in my opinion because this is what I originally collected. That's what's cool. Well, the motor's running, but let's hope it runs the right direction. So I'm gonna figure that out. Now, Knowing my luck, it's not gonna go the right
The
direction.
same. I always get it right. Yep. It's backwards.
Yep, it's better.
That's what I mean, people. You gotta make sure the wires are the right way.
Otherwise, oh, this is gonna be a motor. That's not gonna come out.
Well,
No, I could do it while it's on there, I guess.
yeah.
Just for now, because I might need to take it off again, but it doesn't matter for now, I guess. And just resolder it, do it. When you got a good soldering point, it really helps. This is for now. I'm gonna fix it much better, but again. But it doesn't have a spring at the moment, so it's not gonna, you know, work 100%. But
Jeez.
there you go.
Flies up.
There you go.
Oh yeah, and he did melt it, so there's no more hairline crack
Yeah.
either.
This is gonna last a long time. As long as you can take care of it, it's gonna last basically
Yeah.
forever. Obviously, there's no spring.
Yeah.
There's meant to be a spring, but I didn't connect it yet. That's the first time you've seen that head work for a long time.
Yeah, 2009. That's when it broke. Mouth broke before 2007, so
Well, there you go. It's been a long time, but now it looks complete again. Like
yeah.
everything's back to normal. So this fish will last a very long time, Jordan.
Yeah.
But first, what we're gonna do is see this little pin mark I made. Now the spring's actually gonna connect to that, so it actually springs back.
Yeah.
But I have to figure out how to do that. I think I'm just gonna.
Well, I'll update you guys later. See ya. Screen is connected. Where is it?
It's behind here. Yeah, that'll last basically forever. There it is.
It's nice.
Fun. Mechanically, it's fully functional, guys. That's the cool thing. Now I'm gonna put this little foam piece here.
Oh yeah, the foam for the head, so it's not so flat.
Yeah.
There it is.
Easy as that. Well, guys, there it is. Obviously, it's not gonna fit because I didn't put everything there. See this part.
Yeah.
This go here. I'll put that like that for now, just so it fits.
Oh yeah, and he said the screw holders are often broken in those,
Yeah, the screw holders are still fine.
but this one it isn't.
But anyway, let's pretend there's skin on it. There you go. Congratulations. I'm gonna snip this. So it's more of an oval effect.
Oh yeah.
So the head looks nice. This is what I do with all my fish. See? That makes it like an oval.
Oh yeah.
The way it's sitting, it might be slightly crooked, but that's because of the way the tail mechanism is designed. See how it's designed a bit crooked? But it's going to look much better than what it did.
Oh yeah.
Much better. And it works. It really does work still. I'm surprised, to be honest with you, because this one was used off a lot when you were a kid. Which I don't blame you.
Oh yeah.
Because you used to use all of your stuff a lot. But it works good. Let's clean that a bit. That's basically done, Jordan. Very nice. I'm gonna fix my one real quick.
Okay. Yep. And yeah. So that's. You guys have known this one for a long time too. This one's always been broken. It broke the second day I had it. Well, see, like what happened is I was carrying it by the handle on the back that sets it up, and it snapped off, so it fell on the floor. But it didn't break right away, but it broke later that day, the tail.
The tail is fairly easy to replace, people. It's not too difficult.
But yeah, you can see how much shinier this one is than this one. And then the cloth is very different, very different. And everything works on that except the tail. And it's somewhat low pitch.
This one's actually fairly easy to fix because it's already ripped. But
yeah. Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, unfortunately it's ripped, but it happens, I guess, after years. Actually.
I mean, when I first tore it open, it was just tiny like this right there. Then it started to spread further. Fat bottom girls. I'm still looking for that damn hippo. That seems that.
Here we go. Springs installed already.
Is it really that quick?
Yeah. It's not that hard, Jordan. When you've been doing this for a long time, it happens. It's easier than you think, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then you basically just put the flap on.
Wait, but isn't that one snap?
No, this is the new one.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, where's that?
Sorry. Actually, one thing.
God, that rip is. Oh.
What I'm gonna do, people, is replace the lever because this lever is a bit too tall for this. Where's that Billy Bass?
What?
Where's that Billy Bass I got this out of? Can't remember where I got this lever out of. See, it's spread bad. Look at that.
Yeah, it started off very small.
Oh, it is. Oh, no. Where'd I get that lever piece from? I keep forgetting.
I don't know. That Santa is gonna be probably next. I mean, everything mechanically works. It's just needs new base, rewiring because the wire's off for to power it up. The hands probably need to be. They're just glued. See, they're just, yeah. This one, wait, not that one. This one, the speaker wire's tore and the arms are not connected. And the head holders. But those will be like brand new, like when I first got them. And these are my originals from when I was 4. So. And like I said, those cactuses are fixed. They actually work very well. This one had that little crappy mini speaker in it. Bailey replaced it and it sounds great. This one moves really fast. Or maybe it's this one. They both move fast, really. But they both fully work, and Bailey's going to sew the hats up. And these ones I don't think have ever been up. They've always been flopped over their face. But yeah, this one looks a little different. See, it's kind of... See, those are the other ones that I gave to Bailey. And those are mine that I brought from the fix. There's one more at my house, and there's one lost in the storage unit that's in parts. So, technically 6 out of 4 of these survived. Because I had 10, a total of 10 of these. But yeah. Those Bailey did his thing, and he got all these working. They were all broken the same way. They all did that stripping thing, except this one. This one had a broken square shaft, or that wheel that moves it back and forth. That's what was broken in this one. But this one's also a later model. This one's extremely high pitch. This is a later model, and all the other ones that are on YouTube, like Mr. John and everyone else that has this, is also a later model. Those are all first generations. And this is the only later model one that I had. This was the very last one I got, too. I'll show you the other ones, though. You've already seen Bailey. He did a review of all his already. See, I gave Bailey 3, and I still have 3 in my collection, so... That one's low pitch. This is the one that had that crappy mini speaker. You can't even tell. It sounds... He actually put a speaker in it that was a little bit bigger, but you can't even tell. It sounds exactly the same. This one didn't really do that ticking and grinding, but it was starting to. So, but Bailey fixed it, of course, anyways. This one was already clicking and barely moving. It was just twitching and shaking. And how's it going, Joseph?
Pretty good.
Good. Okay, here's this one. Yep, see, that one used to twitch and shake. I showed that in the video where I got the Play Motions Pedro Pete or whatever, and you can see it twitched in that video, but now you can see it fully works. Because the hole that the shaft goes in... Oh, fuck, my battery died. Okay, we're good.
Now, I just fixed the tail on this one. Finally, after how long?
Second day I had it.
There you go.
Oh my god, look at how much more that moves than that one.
Yeah, it's because it's ripped and
Oh,
stuff.
true. But still, that one did move more than the other ones, I think.
Yeah, it probably did.
Oh my god.
I think the stopper's not on there either.
Probably. Oh yeah, that's the stopper.
But I don't think this one has a stopper. Yeah, that's stopper.
That's cool though.
It works.
Yeah, I got this one at a thrift store back in 2008. I passed on like 3 or 4 rainbow trouts in my life at thrift stores, rummage sales, because I already had them back then. I didn't really keep getting doubles at thrift stores or stuff.
Let's see what's causing it.
I've had a total of 5, and I passed on like 4, so I would have had a lot more if I didn't. But my second one no longer exists. But that one now belongs to Joseph, and I still have 3 in my collection. So, but the latest one I got, the gear and the mouth split. Anyways, what I was saying about the Cactus is, like the hole that the shaft goes in gets kind of wide, so they move out of place, so the gears don't make connection. So Bailey, like, didn't he say he burned like a hole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
And he readjusted it, and that's all it takes, I guess. So, yeah. I wish I could have saved those other 3 that got thrown away back in like 2004 or 5. Oh, it's still on. Because they all had the same issue. All, technically 9 of them, because only one of them has never been fixed. 2 others had blown speakers and were stripping, and one other one just was stripping and still worked. So it kind of sucks, but whatever. At least some still survived. Most. I only have one.
Absolutely true.
I only have 1 palm tree, and I had like 5 of those probably. So, and I don't think those ones stripped. I think it was something else on those, because those were built a little better than the Cactuses. So, but yeah, still a lot more stuff to do though. But I couldn't bring everything, like the jumping monsters and all that, but that'll be a later time. Anything you want to say so far?
Nothing much, I just readjusted this tail, that's all. Set the right left of this. These are really old, man.
Yeah. And these were sold at a gas station near my area. I don't know what the gas station was called. But all these second gens, these shiny ones, that's where they came from.
I think it's just the skink.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Because there's no stopper here. I don't think there's meant to be be honest.
Well, it's just like that one goes far too without the skin, you know?
Yeah, see there's no stoppers.
But how is that not going to tear when you glue it?
Well, you have to glue it very well.
I mean, it looks cool like that, but moving like that.
So yeah, but that needs to be fixed. So I'm going to stretch the skin, glue that really nicely. And once you glue that, it's not going to go, the tail piece is not going to go through the hole, so it's going to be fine. But at least it works.
Yeah.
Before it didn't even work.
Of course it didn't.
See, now it's better. See how it's better because I adjusted it?
Yeah.
It really depends how you adjust it. See, like that. That was a 2-minute job, that tail.
And that one's mouth works nice too.
Yeah. It really does. I think one of the levers is broken though.
You think so?
Because that's why it's a bit on the slant. But it doesn't matter, it works. As long as we get it glued. Yeah, now that's adjusted properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took that long, but we finally got repaired.
Well, that tail, there was nothing left of that tail.
The old piece, yeah.
Where is it? But I want to show it.
Should be around here actually.
Was that it? Yeah. This
that's it.
This is all that was left.
And there was a lever, I think that's on the table of the lobsters. Of the lobster. I think there's a lever piece around there somewhere. Could be, could not. But we got the tail working, so mechanically it's all back in order.
Oh, I don't see it, but.
I probably left or fell or something.
Or didn't you bring it over here though?
Oh well,
I think you did.
check if it's there on. I don't think.
But there's a lot of these. It might have been a piece like that, kind of.
Yeah.
I think it was this.
Yeah, that's it. That's
That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all that was left in the tail.
Now we fixed this Rocky Lobster's glitch.
Yeah.
Let's hope it lasts. That's why I'm testing every now and then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Better than before.
Yeah.
It's that scene for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better than before. It's not. It went back to a little bit before, but it's not. It's much better than what it was.
Hopefully we can find another one though.
Another what?
Of those transistors or whatever.
Resistors.
Yeah.
It's this one, guys. In case we didn't show it before, it's this one right here.
Yeah, it's that. It's still that one.
Yeah. Actually, no, it's not. Yeah, it's that one. Yeah. If it does happen, you know, this one's not very good. Because the corrosion actually goes inside of it. It's not just on the outside. So that could be it. Well, it has to be. Because it worked for a little bit and it was much better. So I'm pretty sure that's it.
Yeah.
But then again, it's much better than when we first tried. When we first tried, it was like full on. Like that. But see, it stopped working. See how it stopped working? Because that thing is, there's something wrong with it.
Or maybe a wire pulled off.
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
No. See, it works again. When, see?
Oh yeah.
See? It's better again. So there's something wrong with that transistor. Anyway, guys, just a really quick lesson. Transistors are the ones with the 3 legs. See? Because tran, you know, 3.
Oh, okay.
But these ones are all resistors, and these ones here are diodes. These small ones, they're diodes. So this resistor, well, which one is it? Is it this one? Yeah, this one. This one probably needs to be replaced. Honestly, it really probably does. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try one more thing. I'm gonna clean it off again for the 3rd time today.
Oh. I wonder if the camera saw that.
Probably did. That's normal, like that always happens. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try one more thing. Actually, it's even on. Yeah, it's better warm up. While it's warm up, we can talk about other stuff. So I don't know if we talked about this, but I finally fixed my green peppermint spinning snowman. Needed a little bit of work. Don't you
The
reckon?
back lever was snapped.
So I replaced it, and thank you Bailey for letting me use the replacement for this one, because this one's
Yeah, that one's lever's broke. That's Bailey's. That one broke again.
yeah, it needs a lot of work.
There's a broken gear in the hips. I don't know if it's the motor shaft or a square shaft, but
We don't know, but he let me use the part for this one, and it works great. The hand arm just needed a new gear. Works great now. No problems. You know, works great.
yeah.
Arm
And the
always
motor
worked great.
for the hip swinging didn't work either.
Yeah, the motor wasn't running, but I think after wobbling the tabs of the motor a bit, and it worked. So lucky, very lucky. Lucky it wasn't fried or anything.
Yeah. So look at peppermints.
They look
See?
really good, guys. They look really. But unfortunately, I'm gonna keep this one because this one's just too hard to find.
Of course.
I really want this one. So, but it's
And
a
I finally got it to you. Finally.
yeah. Finally, I was excited for this one. I'll be honest. But what's cool about this one is it's so it
Different.
pops out.
Different,
It pops out. It's very.
It's
nice.
like that, it's just green.
Yeah, and in person, guys, this one looks really nice. It really does. It really does look good. And I'm glad that the hat looks nicely on his head, you know.
Yeah.
It goes up. Actually, this one probably needs to be unbent. It's been on the box for a while. That's probably why.
Yeah.
You know, just after a while, get unbent. But the hat works fine. The hips work fine. You know, I couldn't even be happy with this item. Really, it works just fantastic. It looks really good. This is one of the newest ones, guys.
Yeah. That was the
I think 2005. Yeah.
yeah.
2005, but very hard to find. I don't know why, but they're very hard to find. Unfortunately. I'm gonna cut this little piece off, it's really bothering me. Guys, when you've been fixing and collecting this stuff for a long time, you want everything perfect. So
Yeah, these will both be fixed. This is my low pitch one son, and that's my two son. I've already said it multiple times. This gearbox is gonna go to him, and his belt mechanism is gonna go to him. Cause this mechanism is too fast for the one son. That's why the snowflakes came off.
yeah. Oh, and my Tucson's been repaired as well. This is my Tucson. I don't know if you guys remember, I had a spinning arm
Just the
problem.
arm didn't move. Like
Yeah.
the hat arm. I think this is probably the only Tucson in the world that has never had a split gear in the hat arm.
Yeah, it
Because
works
it's not
great.
even close to splitting.
It's not, yeah, it's been very well taken care of. Unfortunately, the gear was split in here. I fixed that.
Yeah.
But it does need a little bit of tweaks here and there. Like it needs a new gear in the
Hips.
because it is ticking. It still works, but it is ticking. And adjustment in the hard arm. I think it just needs better foam because the foam's a bit, you know.
Yeah.
Because what happens, guys, is the foam is there, but it comes off that metal bracket, like that metal piece. So you have to glue it on there so it looks better again. So that's just a minor, you know, here and there. But other than that, it's in very nice shape.
Yeah.
And I thank Jordan for buying this for me. I really thank him for that.
Yeah.
It's a really cool item, and it still has a Kmart sticker on the bottom, which is really cool.
Mine's the highest pitch out of the three.
Yeah, it is actually.
Bailey's, I think, is the lowest. Yeah.
I think this is the loudest out of all of them. This one actually is pretty loud. So, but I'm glad to have this one in my collection. I got this one as well.
Yep. It's getting stuck on the.
I think I'm just gonna.
It's not really it's not spinning too well now, like it was earlier. Probably the batteries though.
Oh yeah, wait until you plug it into the regular adapter.
6 volt, not a 9 volt or anything.
Not a 9 volt. Yes, that's exactly right. Do not plug in a 9 volt in these things because it's not good. But yeah, once you plug in the regular 6 volt adapter, you know. Obviously,
There it goes. Yeah, it's going.
So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool, guys. And I bought
There's
this one.
Bailey's.
Oh yeah, Bailey's up there. He needs to retie that bandana thing on his.
Oh yeah, it fell off.
It's coming off, yeah. But that's not a big deal. But
So dead.
I also thank Jordan for letting me send this to him because shipping was very expensive.
That's why I had the snowman, is because they're all shipped to me.
Because you know shipping is very expensive. Like it usually costs around $40 to ship one snowman, but they want like $70 to ship. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of money. So I decided just to. Yeah. But anyway, let's go back to this.
This is Bailey's, super low pitch, but it's so quiet.
Yeah,
Especially
it's very
compared to
quiet.
that one, or all of them in general. Maybe it needs a new speaker, I don't know. It's probably just, I don't know. It is a factory defect though, because it keeps hip swinging.
Yeah, that one does have a factory defect, guys. Which is weird, but cool at the same time. So what we do, guys, we're gonna put some more solder on this. Not too much, just enough. So this can. So that's basically, I put more solder on there. So hopefully, you have to blow it because you can't obviously plug it in while it's hot. It's not good.
That can fry them. That will fry them.
Well, it can.
It can.
It can. It won't all the time, but most of the time it can. So we are being careful.
Yeah, sometimes I used to not take out batteries or something when I'm soldering, or
Yeah.
yeah, and that always ended bad every time.
So it's good to blow on it just to get it, at least a bit colder. So it seems to be working just fine. But what we're going to test, see, it's not cutting off anymore.
Yeah.
So let's hope it stays like this. Yeah, see, it happened again. It does happen, guys. This one has corroded stuff in it.
Well, you were also touching the board too,
Yeah.
so.
But it works.
Can't wait till we get the motors connected again.
These are cool items.
Yeah. And they still have to finish Cornelius on those.
It's really fun being here, guys. Like, it really is, because I thought it would never happen, honestly.
Yeah, none of us did.
Like, I live all the way in Australia, so it really is hard to believe I'm here. And even Jordan, like, it's
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Every day.
I guess I'll show him shivers for a bit. What
Yeah.
do you think? Alright, so this is my shivers I actually got repaired by Bailey himself. And the reason being is because he really wanted to repair it, because he's like me, he likes repairing stuff.
Yeah.
So, I sent it to his address.
His mouth moved.
Yeah, the mouth always moves on these, but he works great, guys. He really does. The eyes light up.
I need a volunteer for a little experiment. Side effects may include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and a slight loss of vital organs.
Works great. It really does. I'm really couldn't be happier with it. Compress the button.
Quick! I need a victim. No, I need a guinea pig. No, I mean a patient. Oh, just somebody lie down and...
Yeah, again, guys, if you saw the before photos of this thing, it's horrendous.
It was bad. It was bad.
I know.
Luckily, no circuitry problems.
Yeah.
I call it fun with electricity.
I couldn't be happier. And the thing I'm mostly happy about is this really cool snowmobile I finally restored. It was sad to see it, in run down condition.
Yeah, And this is the lever piece that was broken off.
It's fixable, but I decided to use a good piece so it doesn't break again.
Yeah.
Basically. I'll plug it in, guys. Let's see in action for a little bit. It works great. It does have a little minor switch problem where sometimes demo mode doesn't work, but it's just fine.
And you guys saw that in the unboxing too that I did of it.
Sometimes it struggles a little bit,
Yeah,
but
it goes. It does go.
there we go.
All his snowflake spinners work great except for the Grinches for now.
And the
And that one, yeah.
works great, guys. As you can see, look at that. Beautiful movement. Gonna pack that up very well so it doesn't.
Oh yeah.
So it doesn't break again. It just needs to warm up a little bit, and it spins the snowflakes really well. Let's see if we can get the demo demo mode.
Oh, it'll work. Yeah.
There we go.
See, what I like is it doesn't light up at first, and then it does.
Yeah. This is demo mode, guys. It's really most unique demo mode out of all the snowflake spinners.
Yeah. There's some blue ones that have it, but those were 2006, and there's not many of them.
Same with the green ones.
They're just as rare as the green, technically.
Just as rare, maybe if anything a little bit more rare, or maybe a little bit less. But the green and that one are very hard to find.
And I even got lucky. His is the...
Yeah, his is the really rare variant. Yeah. But the thing is, I'm surprised this one's really rare because this is a really cool looking one.
Yeah.
It really is.
Well, when it's only sold at Rite Aid.
Oh, is that where it was sold?
We're thinking drugstores. Okay, well, these were CVS. Well, I don't know about him. This one was CVS.
This one's kind of hard to find, but not as much as this one. No way.
This was those are Canada too, right?
I think they were sold in CVS. These ones.
Yeah.
I think. I remember the blue ones.
The Snow Woman. I don't. Rite Aid probably too.
Yeah, probably Rite Aid.
I don't know. It's hard because I didn't really look for these back then. I didn't know too much about them. I got my first one in 2007. Actually, no, 2008. That's when I got the Tucson.
Oh yeah.
My very first one was a Tucson. I mean, back when they were in window boxes, I remember seeing some in stores, but I didn't really know what they were all about. And
That's fair enough, guys.
I don't remember if I saw both the blue vest and the frosty, but I know I saw the frosty. I don't know about the blue vest. I probably did.
Oh, one quick tip, guys.
I was just mostly into Halloween at that time.
Yeah,
basically. I only paid attention to Halloween.
One quick tip, guys. If you a lot of people don't usually do this. I like to do it. You don't have to. It's not something you have to, but you can always install that zip tie back in. That's if you can actually reach it.
Yeah, you might have to get longer ones.
Oh, just made it, but I have to do it the other way.
Oh, you scared me. I don't know. Just videoing the updates and stuff, you know.
Oh, cool.
There we go, guys. Zip tie it back in. Oh, dude, you should look at this.
Yeah, you should have heard it. Like that transistor or resistor is corroded.
This
So did you fix that?
He disconnected all the motors and it was sounding really bad. Like the pitch was just.
Yeah. I disconnected.
That's why they
the
cut out when the tail tried to move.
That's the reason why I disconnected the motor, because I thought it was a transistor or
Yeah, keep
resistor.
up with those gears though.
Oh yeah, of course. This one's done.
Yeah,
When it comes to me,
fully
Oh,
works.
it's done.
look at that.
He even fixed his already.
I even fixed mine already.
Oh wow. Is that his?
That's mine. Yeah.
Original, yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Now all of that stuff is going to skin, and it's good to go.
Not bad.
Of course, not going to go that far when the skin's on.
No.
but
Well, hopefully not.
Yeah.
That one always did go a little further though.
Yeah,
Always.
it does
did.
happen. Yeah.
So what do you think?
I like it's
It's
interesting.
been fully restored. New head mechanism, new head pieces, new jaw pieces, and new thing pieces. I melted this as well.
Okay, that's pretty good.
It looks
Cool.
awesome. Looks awesome. Now I'm gonna fix this one next after I clean up a little bit. And
Yeah.
yeah. I just hope this doesn't split again.
And I'll fix those Santas. Oh, a whole separate section, I guess. When you're done with all this, I'll get on this.
Where did yours end up going? Your trout.
Oh, right here. I'll show you my one, by the way. So all it was needed a new tail piece, which I successfully.
And it was already cut open, so that was pretty easy.
That made it a little bit easier, yeah.
But it works great, actually. It's a shame that that was the only thing that was wrong with it. Works great besides that.
There goes the tail.
When did you get that one again?
I had a thrift store in 2008 and broke on the second day I had it.
Oh, wow.
So
I fixed it, I put a new zip tie in that thing because for some reason the neck looks too thick when you don't put that zip tie on, so I just decided to put it.
So anything else you want to say?
Well, we're getting onto this Rocky the Lobster because that was glitching bad, but now we're going to fix the gear, going to fix the, put the motor wires back on, obviously.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I took those wires off is just to test if that was a problem. Because I cut the wires off, that means there's no connection to the motor, and it still didn't work.
Yeah, it was. I'll have to show you what it sounded like. It was pretty.
It was pretty bad. It does it every now and then, but that's probably because it's still corroded. So we need to get a new one. I tried looking at these parts and I can't find any the same.
Where the transistors and stuff?
Yeah, Jordan said to try
It's just one. It's just one.
I looked at the Billy Bass, it doesn't have the same one, so I have to find the very exact same one. So it looks good and works good, I guess, but other than that, you know.
Yep.
Looks good.
So he ended up completely replacing it.
Works great now.
It's not the same voltage, but it's actually a little lower, but it works perfectly.
You can tell it's working, looks, eh?
Yeah. It's perfect.
Perfect. Yeah, it's fun. Sometimes you can fix voids.
Sometimes you can.
Yeah.
There we go.
Problem solved.
Alright, so let's see how this is.
So it's
Yeah, I'll be fixing all that up.
see they're not connected, but the motor's also not moving because it's too tight.
Yep.
So yeah.
The inside of Rocky the Singing Lobster. Very simple the way it works.
Green.
Yeah, it's all green inside. So it's basically, it does have split gear. I can hear it actually. But what you have to do is very simple. All I have to do is unscrew this hinge right here. Actually, this is too big. Unscrew that. Put it in this bottomless cup over here. Okay, take that off. Obviously there's a spring, okay? Just disconnect that. Just take it off like that. Just for now, because we're gonna put it back on anyway. Alright? So what you do is take it off. It has two springs. Now the springs, they're for different things. Now this spring is to help the motor lift up the head. Okay, because obviously when it's on the table, the motor has a lot of stress, so it can't lift it all the way up. So this spring is to help the thing lift the head up. Now this spring on this side is to help it bring it down. So it's really weird. Like the design is really weird, but it works. It really does work. So what we do, actually no, this side's fine. We'll take off this side. Okay, we'll take that off. Take this off. Put Put that in there. And then we take this off. This is the last thing we have to take off before we unscrew the gearbox. That's it. So now we just unscrew these. Unscrew this. Unscrew this. Unscrew this. There's quite a few screws in this. Just slowly take it off. Obviously, unscrew it all the way. Okay. And that's how the mechanism is.
Oh wow.
Has quite a few gears. Now this one, as you can see, turns to each direction and works just like that. Now the way you actually do this is, see, that's the motor shaft gear right there. So that just needs to be replaced. Very simple. But to take that off, well, now it's going to come off easy because, you know, it's a split gear. See that? Just comes right off. See that? See that? There you go. That's it. That's all.
Little compartment it goes in. That's a first.
Yeah, it's actually pretty interesting the way this works. Now that was a 10 tooth, I'm pretty sure. Does that look like a 10 tooth? I can't tell. I can't see very well right now.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Is it? Count it, just in case.
That looks bigger. Standard. Yeah, it's 10.
Alright,
I think. Yeah.
that's fine.
Doesn't that feel bigger?
I don't know.
Same.
Now, a lot of people put it in there and they just try to put it in and it spends hours to put it in. That's not how you do it. Just unscrew these two screws here. Sorry, my hands are in the way. Alright, unscrew these two screws here. And this little assembly comes right off. All you have to do is put it in here. Just like that. Put the new gear on. That's the new gear, right? Yes, it is. Put the new gear on. And make sure, this is actually important. Make sure you have enough room, there's a little gap between the plastic and the gear. Because if there's no gap, it takes forever for it to come to this side. So that's when you get that and it starts coming up. So you need to have a gap. If you don't have a gap, you're gonna have problems. So this one's a bit harder to put on. Oh, there was a gear. I just lost it. Oh, it's right there. So you make sure you have a gap, because if you don't have that gap, like I said, you're gonna have problems. Because I remember I repaired one of these once, and I was wondering why it was taking so long to get to the head side. But then I realized I put the gear in too much. So make sure you don't put it. God, having bad luck on camera. Anyway.
Not really.
Put that in, okay? And if it helps, just put this in like that and just start screwing in, but that won't work. So you have to spend time. There we go. We got it in a bit more. That's it. We got it in. Alright. Put the screws in, sorry. So it's nice and tight, not too tight, so it actually has room to move. See, there's a small gap there. Yeah, that's it. That's basically it. That's all you have to do. Just move that gear just in case. Yeah, see, it's moving nicely, freely. So you just basically put it back together. That's all set. So this just swaps between. So this is tail, for example. I think this is tail, but this is tail, and then it goes to the head. Tail goes to the head. Very cool design and very good design. The cam gears. The cam gears, they always break.
It's better than that. Way better.
Lobsters never break. They never break. They last a very long time. I've never seen one with a broken gear. They're very good.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah. And this is Jemmy too, so Jemmy
Why
was...
did they just repeat that? No.
I don't know. I don't get that either.
That's really stupid.
It is stupid. It really is. But you just basically put it back together.
And what about the tail? You said it needed to be adjusted because it didn't lift very high.
The adjustment's in the spring.
Oh.
So if you put the spring tension very tight, it's not going to move much. But if you put it nice and loose, it will move a lot. But your one wasn't moving that much because the gear was split. You saw how easily that thing came off. So that the gear was definitely split in that. But now it's all ready to go. It really is. It's ready to go. And yeah, this is the tail because I'm looking at it now. That's the tail. See, this is the tail side, that's the head side. Very cool way of doing it, honestly, it really is. And I fixed like 3, 4, 5 of these because I got a friend in Australia that she collects singing fish as well, and she asked me to repair a couple of these for her, which I did very nicely. I repaired them for her. So, and as you can see, Jemmy's really good at, what do they call it, recycling parts. Like this is a billy bass part, it really is. This is from a billy bass. Everything here is from a billy bass. So they used it for the tail. It's kind of smart if you think about it. You know, instead of making new pieces, who's gonna see the inside? See, no one's gonna see the inside. See, that's how it works, just like that. So the tail part is back to normal. Now we put the head back on. Now I actually snipped these wires, which I kind of regret now, but I'm just gonna put new ones anyway. So this one goes like this. So you put that in, put that spring in, just like that. Now, obviously you have to do it well when you put this on. So, put that on perfectly. Make sure this is on really well, because if it's not, now I'm gonna put my screws back in. Sorry guys.
Okay, you can see now.
Alright. Make sure you screw those in and put all screws in. Don't be like some other people I know that don't put all screws in. You have to put all screws in.
That's right, Jordan.
But this is basically done, guys, really. The split gear is replaced. You can replace the gear in the mouth, but to me it's fine. It's not even close to splitting. Do you want it replaced?
Nah.
You don't want it replaced? Alright, it's fine anyway. It works fine. And now what you do is just put the spring on, sorry. But this one's a bit harder because the tension's a bit stronger on this one. So what you do, you just put it on here. Oh, oops. There we go. Good as new. So now this one's the spring that helps it lift up. Okay? This is not the spring. See how it helps it lift up? See?
Yeah.
That's lifting it up. So that helps it lift up. The other side helps it, what do they call it?
Go down.
Go down. That's exactly right.
Which it would probably still go down without it, but...
It probably will, but it's good to put it just in case. Now, I accidentally forgot to put this, to be honest with you. I accidentally forgot. But it's alright. We can get through that. We can... Actually... Yeah, okay. Now... See, this is what happens when you rush. Alright, so what you do is take this out. This is actually more simple. So what you have to do, I nearly burnt myself again. Why don't you have a dock for your soldering gun, man? Honestly.
That's good enough.
So what you make, guys, I'm sorry, but this happens all the time. So what you do is when you're putting this gear box back on, well, I don't know why it's not coming out now. Oh yeah. Alright, when you put this gearbox back on, make sure you put this spring like this.
Like what? There, you can't see it.
Just lean it against that. Just like that.
Oh.
Lean it. See how it leans against that? That's how it is. That's how factory did it. And just put that back on. That's how it was. Because one of them helps lift up and one of them helps lift, bring back down. And it's actually a good design because if you think about it, I don't know if you've noticed, guys, but some singing fish, you know, they don't go all the way and stuff like that. But that's the same principle because since this is a tabletop item and it sits flat on the ground, lifting it all the way can be hard for the motor to do. So this is why they made this design, so you don't have to have a problem with it, you know, coming up. And when you put it back together and see, oh, maybe the head's not going fast enough or the tail's not moving well enough or whatever, you can adjust it. Just adjust these holes, adjust the holes here, and it's good as new. But I left them as factory, so it should be just fine. But it's basically done. It really is. It basically is done. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna adjust this spring here. I'm gonna make it a bit loose. More. I'm gonna make it probably 2 functions.
Oh.
And that's what happens. Doesn't matter. It's not connected to any motors anymore. There you go. See, it's a bit less tension.
Oh yeah.
So now the head tail's going to move more. Since the mechanism's out, I'll show you the mechanism. This is all it is.
Oh wow. It's gonna.
Yeah, very simple. And I don't know if you notice, guys, see how it does this? That's how it's meant to be. It's meant to spring up. It looks, you may go, oh, what the hell? Like it springs up, but that's how it is. Because the skin is actually pretty heavy. It's not like, oh wow, the skin's different on this one. Anyway,
Let's see it.
so
Okay, yeah, that's good.
yeah, it's very good. And the design on these mounts are better. These hardly ever snap on these ones. But anyway, so once the weight of the skin brings it down, that's why when you see the lobsters, when they move their tail, their head bounces up a little bit. I don't know if you've noticed that. The heads bounce up a little bit, and that's because there's still tension in the spring to bring it up. Alright? If this was, I don't know if you've seen broken lobsters, when they're broken, the head just stays down, you see the tail going like that because it's broken. But this is how it's meant to be. This is exactly how it's meant to be. Nice tension, it goes up, it's gonna go up fantastic. But if it doesn't, you can always adjust it. That's what these holes are for. These holes are so you can adjust the tension of the spring. But that's basically it. So now you just put it in like so. This one actually has a very hard piece of plastic here. Mine doesn't have that. That's cool. But anyway,
What piece of plastic?
this part's really hard. Mine wasn't like that. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, so you basically put it back in as so, like a billy bass. But before anything, I'm gonna replace these wires. You can cut this, by the way, so it looks better. But Bay, do you have longer wire?
I mean, I don't know, you can check, but I don't.
Okay.
Alrighty guys, the lobster is officially done.
He extended the wires. He put longer wires on.
I put longer wires because I cut them just to test the board. But,
Yeah. Because
see?
you saw how it was at the beginning. It didn't work with the wires attached. It barely worked with them not
Yeah.
attached. So
See how it goes? How it goes back down when you put it together?
yeah.
That's how it is. That's really how it is. Just trust me when it comes to fish. Sounds good still? So we're ready to go, guys. Now this part's not that hard. All you have to do is put the wires in.
Oh, you're staring on the
I'm just
eyeball.
looking at it
Oh,
real quick.
the musical
Alright
eyeball.
guys, so once the wires are in,
That was the crappy sounding one. Probably just needs a new speaker. Probably just needs a speaker to sound better. Because if you listen to the other one, it doesn't sound like that.
Well, I mean, they're all kind of different in a way. So.
yeah,
Yeah.
like the Billy Bass 2018. Remember one sounds better than the other?
So
Some are
true.
quiet, some are loud.
But still, there's not much bass in that one.
Yeah.
It's kind of
The only bad part about these gears is that you have to drill them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I've done once before, and that worked pretty good. So
This one has a lot of marks on compared to the other
This
one.
has
The
been
other one's
used.
clean.
I feel like this thing's been used quite a lot
Yeah.
back in its day. It's all those surface marks.
Now this part can be a little bit tricky because you have to get all the fabric in and plus put it in correctly. So that goes.
At least it's not some stupid weasel ball mechanism.
I think the weasel balls are
They're
better
probably
than
better.
That. They're better
Yeah.
than that, trust me.
Jimmy kind of crapped out on their.
They last
Weasel
longer, I
ball.
think, too. The weasel ball.
Yeah,
I mean, the
they
motors
do.
die faster on those, but
This is their
guys.
own custom design in a way.
yeah.
Alrighty guys, so what's next? So you basically just knead it out. Do not cut the fabric.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, do not cut the frickin' fabric. I'm sorry for that language, but still, do not cut the fabric. There's no need in cutting that fabric. No need at all. So do not do it. Because if you cut the fabric, it's not going to look the same again. I'm telling you. It's not going to look the same. So what's next is basically put it back together. It's very simple. A lot of people find this challenging putting things back together. because you know it can be a bit difficult. Because taking apart is obviously easier than putting it back together. But it's not that hard, guys. Once you do it once, twice, 3 times, you get the point. You know, you really do.
That's the other one.
Much better
Yeah.
shape. This one actually has some sort of contact.
That one's definitely fixable because I haven't messed with that one like I did with that one.
Oh, you did? Did you
Well,
lose
remember
anything
the
to it?
pin and all that. I told you I missed it. There's a pin that the gear goes on, you remember?
The 10-tooth pin?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Maybe, I think I'm fine. I think match that. As long as all the rest of it's
If you can't, I mean, you should probably put the mechanism, because this won't stay clean if it's rolling around, so.
No, hell no.
Yeah.
So basically, you screw in the mechanism back to that plate that I just put back on. Yes.
Yeah, this is much cleaner. I wonder where they kept this. Because, I mean, it's like, that one was definitely played with.
I want to get one with the Target box, but.
That's my favorite box.
Yeah, there's 3 different boxes. There's the Cracker Barrel box from 2006.
Apparently that one's 04, but I mean,
That's
it could
04, and then the Target one is 2007.
Some people refuse to believe this from 04, but I'm just kind of going by what it says.
It's 05 for sure, but yeah.
Definitely.
Because you know the older ones are darker, the eye. That's why like this one's. No, it might be the other one. The other one's pink. That one's the later model, the latest model. The color changed on the eye a little bit.
Yeah.
So that crappy sounding one was actually probably a Target one.
I wish they still sold these.
I know.
I understand them.
It's funny. It's funny how the Weasel Bowls are sold there and those were sold there too, like at Cracker
Yeah,
Barrel.
at
Yeah.
the same time.
Yeah.
Well, they had
I don't know why they didn't.
the ones with the cats connected to the balls too, and they flipped with the cats, and then they had the skunk runners, the ones with skunk tails,
All right, guys. See,
and the ball lights up.
see how it just looks normal.
Yep.
Glad I thought of that transistor thing that was on that.
Yeah, yeah, that saved it.
Yep. All right, guys. So what's next is basically rewiring.
At first I thought this was the board, so I'm like, what the heck?
Oh, wait, hand me that board. I'll go and put this somewhere else. Where that came from? Oh, I think that came from the.
See, like, he's stripping the wires with his fingernails. But
Yeah, my nails are a bit long, but this is the only reason why I keep them long, so I can do this stuff. Honestly, I'm not even joking. This is what I do. I do this a lot. You'll be surprised how much stuff I repair at home. See, my nail's starting to break too from doing this.
Uh-oh.
Since Bailey doesn't have any cutters,
Want you to buy me some?
Strippers.
strippers,
Buy me some.
well, I will buy you some if you take me to bloody hardware store. Alright, there's one stripped. Now, obviously, white to white. Now, guys, I usually heat shrink this, but I can't heat shrink it because Bailey doesn't have heat shrink as well. He doesn't have anything in this damn place. But anyway,
What do you say to that?
Fuck you, Joseph.
oh, okay. Oh! Oh! Okay.
You're so critical. No one likes you because of that.
He's the hot reaper with the eyeball.
Yes.
So what I'm gonna do for alternative, I'm just gonna put hot glue. It's good enough. It works. It's
And nothing pulls, so
and-
it's
yeah, nothing really pulls exactly what Jordan said. So
it'll stay.
it will stay. The only reason why I did this is to test. So now, just real quick, let's see what that was.
Probably the body. Oh, the mouth, yeah.
Most likely, unless I did it wrong. Yeah, I did it wrong. Well, wait.
What's that going to?
That's going. That's for the body. But I wonder why it's on. Unless, because since of that glitch, it's not working. The glitch it had.
I don't know.
Oh no, we have to test the mouth. 1 second. We'll test the mouth. No big deal. If the mouth works, that means it's just something I did in the, what they call it, in the wiring. But I hardly doubt it though. I did everything correct. I hate it when that happens.
What happened?
Is when you use the scissors and you accidentally cut the wire even more.
Oh.
I hate that.
Caught on camera, folks.
Oh, fuck's sake. I'm sorry this is taking too long, but I'm kind of under pressure. Kind of, I guess. And it also could be from the hot glue because it's not making connection. So that could be an alternative as well. But we'll see anyway. We'll see what happens. If the mouth works, that means it should work. It's just I did something wrong. That's it. So red to red, mouth. For the mouth. This is definitely for the mouth. I know that for a fact.
Test that one before you hot glue that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, obviously it's this one. Well, at least it's running while it's connected.
Yeah. Oh, mouth.
I told you.
For the... Watch it. Oh wow.
So obviously it's either the hot glue or something else. So I'm gonna try that again. I'm just gonna try that again. I'm gonna snip it and do it again. Alright, let's try that again. I wonder why, unless I did the solder or something, or it's something I'll do with the motor anyway. Unless the motor's dead.
I don't think it was. Well, it did do it. Oh no. I doubt it, but...
I doubt it too. But we'll see anyway. As long as we know it's powering the motors, because before, remember, it wasn't doing anything?
Yeah.
So at least we know that's... Look, I'm scratching my finger while I'm doing this. Oh my god. So much pain. Alright. If we actually kept this without cutting it, oh my god. Imagine how long this video would be.
I hope you can edit that. This video.
Yeah, he can edit it. It's alright.
Watch him.
Yeah, watch him.
I probably won't. I probably won't.
God.
I mean, if you want it edited, you can edit it.
I'll edit it.
Because I'm...
Because no one's going to sit around for this long, I don't think.
Keep good parts.
Yeah.
I hope it's nothing. I didn't do the motor on because now I have to take it apart again. This is why I should test it actually. Yeah, see?
Yeah, shit. Well, damn, guys.
I can't be bothered. I really can't be bothered going back into it. Hold on, this is not. It's not gonna take too long.
Yeah, so it's actually either a wire came off the motor, or
The thing is, I soldered that thing really well too. Like I actually took time in soldering that. I wonder why.
maybe it's just like the green sign. Maybe the contacts are coming out. You know.
Yeah, the contacts probably are coming out or something.
Because he tested that motor and it worked, so there was nothing. He didn't wire it wrong or anything.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, it's probably just. It's either the hot glue is interrupting the contact of the motor, because if you put hot glue, sometimes that can interrupt electrical connection. But I think it's just because when I solder it or something happened when I did it. anyway, it's not that hard. I can do it. At least it's the body motor, not the mouth motor. 'Cause the mouth motor is all the way in there, so it will take a bit longer. But at least, yeah, like I said, at least not. Too many things on this desk. Anyway.
Sure you're okay?
Yeah.
It's tired.
Yeah, I feel bad.
What?
I don't know. Yeah, you're just like sitting there watching me. You know you can fix other things, you don't have to watch me, right?
Well, I mean, I thought Jordan wanted to get video footage of me fixing those Santas and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm under
Well,
pressure.
I can do the eye. I can do one.
Yeah,
of
do
eyes.
the eye, yeah, do the eye.
Start on that. That's not something I would want to record anyways, because those are unpredictable.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
Since there's nothing wrong with the connection, I'm just gonna glue these wires.
I can try. I'll try. But
You record as much as you can, I guess. I don't care.
I'm gonna glue these wires because I know these work, Jordan, yeah?
yeah.
What's that medium spot?
I'll stop.
Well, the thing that sucks, guys, is I hot glued these so they don't come off. Now I'm gonna have problems.
A small little cut.
Unless the motor's stuck, that's probably, could be it.
Maybe. Maybe. Wait, did you twist those wires back together? Yeah. Maybe you're right. Maybe the motor did die.
That's why I don't like these things.
Yeah, show what's.
See all these magnets
Oh my, yeah.
stacked in this little cup here.
And then here's the. That's what's split.
Yep.
See, it's bigger than a motor shaft. So that's why it's.
Definitely. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to do a review on this, Jordan, by the way, when it's done.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Unless you want to do it, it's up to you.
No, you can. I don't care.
Because I want to explain how I replaced
Sorry,
that.
I did it when I got when I got it, but.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Just
What?
see it there.
Yeah. Wait.
See the pin spinning
Oh, yeah.
on top of the
Yep.
It's fairly simple because you don't have to go in there, I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think you do. You might. I don't remember. It's been
Well,
about
my review hardly got any views because it's kind of dark, I guess.
Yeah, well, I'll review it again if you want.
Those
No,
pliers
it's
up.
fine.
Things though.
Well, it's not that, that's for sure.
Maybe, like you said, it might be the motor.
I highly doubt it though, because the motor moved a bit when you...
Yeah, it did, but
But I don't know how I'm going to get this glue off, man. This is why I should test it before. Yeah, it's my fault anyway. I should have tested it before.
and it easily
See how much
comes out.
wider that shaft is? It's about 3 or 4 millimeters. That's
Yeah.
right there. Same gear, same size, just
Yeah.
longer. So.
Alright, so that's good.
So,
Can't really say how easy this is gonna be, but
There we go. Got it. Got it to work.
really? Okay, what was it? Just the hot glue on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll hot glue again. No, I just resoldered it on the motor. So yeah. So that's all it was, guys. Just stupid hot glue.
sometimes you gotta go back and readjust.
It really-
It
I'm
never
pretty
happens easily.
I'm pretty sure it's happened to you, Billy, as well.
All the time. Connections.
You know, it just happens, I guess. I'm just gonna put a lot of hot glue so it doesn't come off again. And it's probably a big mistake because I'm gonna keep testing it. This is what you have to do now. Like, you can't even trust the item anymore.
Yeah, I know.
I resoldered it, so that should work right now. Obviously, let it dry before you put things back together. What else I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to lubricate that bearing on that motor. See, just like that. So it actually works better already, honestly.
Yeah.
It really does, I'm not even lying though. Alright.
Yeah, he has to melt the hole, kinda.
Just little by little, I guess. What I'll do is I'll heat up this, then it'll heat up the gear and go in.
Interesting.
Maybe it'll work. I'm not really sure. Probably not.
Look at that tail movement.
Oh yeah, that's way better.
But yeah, way better.
It was just so slight at first, like that's all it did at first.
Don't solder near my green snowman.
I hope it burns. Hold this.
Hope you burn.
Hope you burn in this collection.
Very rude.
Your green snowman with it. Alright. Thank you.
I know what you're doing. You melt your
Yeah, I'm just heating up that
So it
pipe.
goes in easier, right?
Yeah, instead of drilling it.
Yeah, you drilled the other one.
I think I drilled the other one. I don't remember what I did for that. See how long it takes to start reacting here.
It might take a while.
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
See, my hands are shaky when I'm trying to do something like that, so it kind of...
Yeah.
That's why I don't... Is it starting to go?
Might take a little bit.
Just drill it. It's not that hard, trust me. I've drilled it before. All you have to do is hold it with pliers and just make sure you turn on the drill before you start drilling, and then it will go in right in. That's what I did anyway. Works great. But that idea is pretty good too. It's a good idea. Anyway guys, we're basically putting it back together now. I hot glued all these so that when they don't touch each other in the short circuit. Because hot glue it doesn't create electricity through hot glue, so. It's cool how we restored this thing though.
Yeah.
It was something that did need a bit more than I thought though. Like I thought it was just, you know, resistor on the motor, but nah, it actually turned out to be a resistor on the board. Which is actually pretty cool though. Like it's not just simple, like we went through a lot to get it working again, I guess.
Go drill this out here, Rebecca.
Okay.
So we ended up drilling it. That's what I thought.
This is a magical place, people.
Yep. We're fixing animatronics.
This is an actual shop with a bunch of stuff. Cool stuff.
Yeah, very cool stuff actually.
Anything you grew up with from the 90s and 2000s.
Well guys, he's basically done for now. There are some things, but
yeah, because the wires are off the switch right now, but yeah. Look at that huge difference.
obviously adjust the mouth.
Yeah.
Like it. Works great after that resistor replacement.
Yeah. guys can check out the review I did of it before it had problems, but you can see the tail never worked like that.
Oh, by the way, guys, I bought one too.
Yeah,
Should be coming in the mail very soon.
brand new too.
Yeah, brand new in the box.
Sure, the gear's still split, but
Do you want me to adjust the spring so it goes a bit faster, or is that fine for you?
it doesn't matter.
Are you sure?
It looks like it's still,
It's going a bit slow, but it all goes up all the way.
yeah.
If it does stop or whatever, just let me know and I'll do it again.
Okay,
But I think it should be fine. Because if it goes too fast, it's not that good either.
yeah.
But it works.
Yeah.
Look at the tail movement though. Isn't that much better than before?
Yeah.
But yeah, beautiful. Very cool, guys.
Yep. I don't know if he's coming back with the
I broke my nail, guys. Look at that.
you.
It kind of hurts too.
So let's show him the, John Belushi. Because the last time I showed it, it still spun backwards.
Well, Bailey fixed it.
Oh,
It
never
does.
mind.
Yeah, it's not fixed yet. He didn't fix it
He
yet.
put screws in it earlier and it was
Yeah.
working, but I don't know what he's doing with it.
He wants it so it stays in place. Because that
Oh.
original piece broke. So we have to get another original piece for it.
Oh,
But we'll do it. We'll do it. I just burnt myself again. That's why I did that.
oh.
Ah, I hate this. But anyway, so it's done now. For now, I just have to find the wires for the switch. Now, the problem is, guys.
Those wires come out very easily in those.
So let's clean it up. Now it looks good. Good as new, as you can see. You know, all the wires have been hot glued, so no wires will tear off ever again. Here's the wire for one part of the switch, which I'm gonna replace, I think. Might as well.
And I don't need to show that part because it's,
Yeah, you don't have to.
because that part wasn't originally off. But yeah, this is probably going to be a few parts. All these restorations.
Yeah, of course.
This is like part one. I don't know if I'm going to finish it off with Bailey finishing that one eyeball, but probably.
The ball's not a big deal.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Yeah, but it's still to show people how to do it if they have one. Everything in this room has been restored at one point. Everything.
Yeah, that's true. You know?
And that Dean Martin is his really low pitch one. The mouth actually split again. We tested it the other day. It split right away. Like. But that'll be fast and easy for him to fix.
Yeah, well now it is because, you know.
That Randall we restored. I recorded that video on Joseph's phone. But the arm broke again, but they'll just fix it again. But yeah.